So if justice and righteousness itself has been subverted, all the foundations are upside down, what can we do? So when the foundations are being destroyed, what can the righteous do? I love this. Look at verse 4. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his heavenly throne. He's like, that dude's not in charge. Who's in charge? God. If this had been Nebuchadnezzar, he would be like, no, it's not Nebuchadnezzar. The Lord's actually on the throne, right? And so the Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his heavenly throne. He observes everyone from on earth. His eyes examine them. Like he sees what's happening. The Lord examines the righteous, but the wicked, those who love violence, he hates with a passion. He's like, listen, it does not end well for people who do what this guy is doing. Verse 6 continues, on the wicked he will rain fiery coals and burning sulfur. A scorching wind will be their lot, for the Lord is righteous. He loves justice, and the upright will see his face. So, in verse 1 and 2 again, he's alluding to the fact that people are giving him advice on how he can fix his problems. And he's like, listen, that's not the solution. I can't answer my own problem. No matter where I go, an arrow is pointed at me, right? But God is on the throne. God is in heaven. And so do you see already the difference between David's focus and Ezra's focus? Right? So David was focused on what? God. Ezra was focused on what? Nebuchadnezzar. So David was focused on the solution. Ezra was focused on the problem, right? So his eyes were simply in the wrong spot. David makes it super clear that his hope and his focus is the Lord. That God is still on his throne. He's in his temple. He is where he's always been. Nothing has changed. That's what he's saying. Like, the things that matter are still the same as they've always been. And then he goes further to clarify, and he says, God sees everything. He sees my heart, he sees my righteousness, and he sees what this wicked king is doing. God sees. And he does not let wickedness go unchecked. And he uses this very flowery language. It's like fiery coals, burning sulfur, and scorching winds. He's like, that is what King Saul has coming to him. I don't need to try to stab him with a sword or shoot him with an arrow or cut his head off, because there is fiery coals, sulfur and scorching winds coming his way from God. You see, in David's perspective, God is the most significant player in this game. And we have to get ourselves to the point where that is what matters to us. God's on the throne. His eye still sees. He still loves justice. That's the most central reality in my life, no matter what I'm walking through. I'm a child of the 90s. I was born in 1978. I was a kid in the 80s, and then I reached peak coolness in the 90s. Anybody else there with me? Right? So stop, collaborate, and listen. But anyway, so in the 90s, there was this really great television show called In Living Color. Anybody familiar? And there was this incredibly joyful, jovial character named Homie the Clown, right? Brought joy to children, was very lighthearted and silly. No, he wasn't, right? No matter what it was, he was dressed as a clown. He was going to get paid as a clown. But whatever you wanted him to do, what was his response? Homie, don't play that, right? So, hey, do you make balloon animals? No, homie, don't play that. Hey, do you do magic? Nah, homie, don't play that. Do you run across the room and trip and fall down? Nah, homie, don't play that, right? And so here's the point that I'm making is that with all this stuff going on, David looks, he's like, man, I know I'm in danger, and I know this guy's doing this, and he's doing that, but here's one thing I know. There's a God in heaven, and homie, don't play that. He don't play that game. He don't let people do this kind of stuff and just get away with it. Right? He is ultimately in charge, right? God, he recognized that God doesn't just let whatever happen. In the same way that homie wasn't going to let you have fun at his expense, God wasn't going to allow the wicked to flourish at the